Всем привет, hello everybody from Moscow. I am in Voykovskaya, which is sort of northwest area of Moscow. We're about to meet my friend. He's an Australian guy, can you believe it? An Australian guy in Moscow. And not only is he from Australia, he's from Tasmania, that little island, the very south coast. We're going to find out what an Australian guy is doing here in Moscow. He's going to show me around his neighbourhood, Voykovskaya. Let's go. Okay everybody, well, we're going up this escalator. Let's all take a moment together to press subscribe underneath my video. If you press subscribe, you're going to get updates when my videos are released, and also it helps me grow my channel so I can make more videos for you. Press subscribe. Thank you.
Cheese sauces.
Thank you. Очень вкусно.
And green pepper sauce.
Alright guys, I met my friend here. This is Cameron. How you doing, mate?
Yeah,
give the old look at that. He won't shake with his left hand. What's that all about? He's been living here for about 7 years.
7 years, yeah.
We're going to eat these steaks. He's going to be showing me around his neighbourhood. Then we'll maybe smoke some shisha. See you soon. Alright Cameron, how was the steak?
It was alright. It's I'm very much a creature of habit.
It's
so
a good place,
I go
that.
the same thing each time.
Yeah.
Machete classic.
Yeah.
With sweet potato fries. You can't beat it, man.
Nice one. We've been there before. It's a good place. What's it called again?
Toro Grill.
And where are we? Voykovskaya?
Voykovskaya. It's north, about 3 or 4 stops outside the garden ring.
Right mate, so we should just take a little lap round about your neighbourhood. Let's take should we take a scooter?
Well, we'll take the scooters.
Right, we got one here, so we've got one. And no, before you think, we're not going to get on the same scooter. We're friends, but we're not that close.
Самокат разблокирован. Пожалуйста.
Готов. Готов? Can we go? Alright, we're just outside the Pizza Express. We've parked up. I don't think it's the same Pizza Express as Prince Andrew was in that time when he wasn't when he wasn't committing any crimes. He says he was at Pizza Express. Was it that one? I don't think so. Anyway, Cameron, tell me a bit. Can we go over and see this car quickly? Tell me about Voykovskaya. How do you like living here?
I've been here since August last year. It's very self-contained. It's very easy to get to work. There are lots of really good transport connections, and quite a few decent shisha places, which for me is...
You're a big fan of the shisha?
I'm a very big fan of the shisha. If it's done well, it's...
Right Cameron, so I've lived here for about August, about 9-10 months. But you've been here for years, man.
Yeah.
Tell us a little about your history with Russia and Moscow, living here.
Not much to say really in terms of the history, except that I've lived in the east of Moscow, I've lived in the south of Moscow, and now this academic year the north of Moscow.
When did you arrive? 2017?
2017, the summer before the World Cup, man, and that year was just amazing.
Was it wild, yeah, the World Cup? I would love to have been here for it.
Well, I had only a couple of weeks here after the World Cup started, because the academic year finished and I went back to Australia for most of that summer. But I did have students in my class who would have box seats to the Russia-Saudi game, and just but the part of the summer I was here for, the weather was amazing. Nice.
So we're just taking a walk around past your apartment. So how does it compare? So like, you're from Tasmania in Australia. Now I actually lived in Australia for a year, and I mean, Australians, you've pretty much got it made with the weather and all the rest of it. Why on earth are you in Moscow? I mean, I'm from Scotland, obviously. It rains every day. There's a reason for me to be here, but why is an Australian guy here?
I initially came out of curiosity because growing up in Australia, you don't have much of an idea about Russia. So the opportunity came up for me to come and teach here, and I thought it was a wonderful opportunity that maybe I wouldn't get again, and
Yeah.
I've not regretted it a day.
Well, the fact that you're still here after, what, 7 years?
Well, I don't forget I did move back to Australia a year and a half ago and lasted 6 months before coming back to Russia. That's
So you went back, you thought your life was going to be back in Australia?
yeah, but after 6 months I was desperate to come back, despite changes to life here since I've been here. It's still, as a teacher, an amazing place to be.
Tell me, how's life compare to Australia and Russia? You know, is your life better here? Is it you tell me.
Well, don't forget I'm from Tasmania, so that's another
Is that like
exception.
that's like the Vladivostok of Australia, isn't it?
Yeah, for those of us watching in the UK, it's like the Norfolk of Australia.
Or the Shetland Islands?
The Shetlands of Australia, very much.
Yeah, man.
It's just, it's difficult to explain because you've got a wider opportunity to see so many things here and meet so many different types of people that in Tasmania you really don't.
Right, okay. And so you feel that people treat you well, because you don't speak Russian, don't you?
I don't speak Russian. It's terrible. It's terrible.
After 7 years, you don't speak any Russian?
Mate, you know how many girlfriends have lectured me like that?
Oh, I'm getting in how many girlfriends has he had? Oh, drop that one there. Alright, so we're outside your building. Should we keep walking?
Yeah.
Right, this way? So, I mean, I guess a lot of people want to know how much it costs, and of course I've got a full video about that, a breakdown of my costs. You can click on that, I'll link it up here just now. But do you mind talking about like how much you pay for rent and bills and things like that?
In all, rent and utilities, and the utilities are a big plus to anyone who's considering coming to Russia.
Yeah.
Is that my rent will be 58,000 rubles a month, which is about 600 quid.
What are we talking in dollars?
USD.
Yeah, like US dollars, what's about 600?
Yeah, it'd be about 600. I think it's close enough.
And that's like a one-bedroom apartment, living room.
It's a one-bedroom, but they're quite long. I was just saying to Jim that this is a city and very much a country that gets under your skin. There are frustrations of living here, but it gets under your skin and makes it very, very difficult to leave.
And why is that, do you think? Is there I feel like there's something magical about it. The only other time I've felt that about a city is when I used to go to San Francisco a lot when I was younger. It was like, it's really got a personality, it's really got a vibe. I know a lot of cities do, but there's just something that's a little bit magical about Moscow, I think.
Yeah, I'd agree with that, but I know that a lot of people, expats who have come to Russia, they find that Moscow becomes home very, very quickly.
For sure.
Outdoor gym there, mate.
Should we get some, get a little workout in?
Yeah, if you wanna.
Let's see what we've got. Right, so we've got an outdoor gym here that you can legit change the weights on. Yeah? But usually you get outdoor gyms, but it's all body weight stuff, but this is actually...
Oh, what is it?
Right, man, should we go smoke some shisha?
Yeah, we'll go.
Kalyan, if you're Russian. But you're quite big in it. You got me into it. I never really smoked it until I got here. But there's a big scene here.
The best tobacco and the best pipes. Are Russian made.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. It's big here. Yeah.
I find it's really cool cool thing to do rather than go to a bar, to just sit, smoke on a nice, comfy sofa.
Well, I was at my local last night just sitting with a book or doing a bit of work for 3 hours. It's, you can put your headphones in, or they've got deliberately chilled out tunes. It's not a pump and plays. It's a place to really unwind and relax. And
Should we go there then? Maybe finish the video there. We can show people where your local shisha place is. How far is it?
It's in the mall that we came from.
Where we were eating steak?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Right, we just got heckled there by some guy saying champion, champion. And we're thinking, what's he talking about? Obviously it means champion. I didn't realise I've got my Red Star Belgrade. I used to live in Belgrade in Serbia up until I came here. So that's why I've got this shirt on. Some guy must have spotted it. And they are the champions of Serbian football. There you go. We thought we were getting heckled. He was actually being nice. So, Voykovskaya.
Voykovskaya.
Voykovskaya. Do you recommend? It's a good place to live?
It's got very good connections, very good schools.
Yeah.
I don't mind it. I don't mind it. It's maybe not as many parks as I'd like, but on the whole, yeah, without a doubt.
It's quite residential.
It is. It doesn't have much life, but
it's
you know,
nice.
once you get to a certain age, you don't really want to do.
And this is where you get your scooter in the morning?
Yep.
Moscowtravel, that's your favourite shisha place, yeah?
Yeah, mate. And my favourite servers are in there tonight as well.
You can't say that, mate. Let's go.
Are you good?
Привет.
Привет.
What do you want to sit?
Я понимаю не 100%.
Окей. Man.
Да.
Мужчина.
Да.
Woman.
Женщина. Да.
Ragazzo.
Ragazzo.
Мужчина.
Мужчина.
Ragazza.
Ragazza.
Женщина.
Женщина. Да.
Окончание меняется, а слово не меняется.
Я понимаю.
Вот.
Да. My head's going to
Очень
explode. English, Italian, Russian, all in the one conversation. Сколько лет ты изучаешь итальянский?
2 месяца.
2 месяца? She's been studying Italian for 2 months. Я изучал русский язык 3 года.
3 года?
3 года.
И
Как
как?
мой на русский язык? Это...
So.
She's saying my Russian's bad, right? Anyway, watch one of my other videos. See you later.